been a busy week full of news and updates on VOA Africa TV. Fears are growing that Islamist insurgents from West Africa's Sahel region could destabilize countries to the south and to the west, some of them oil and gas rich, because of the growing governance vacuum in Mali. Guyana president warned this week of the insurgency's spread beyond its heartlands in Mali and said it could pose a serious threat to coastal nations. 5 teams from African countries are competing for a chance to win the ultimate prize in international football, and the chances of the African teams in winning the World Cup will be discussed here. For this and for more, here is a highlight on each of our programs. On Africa 54,
Ghanaian President Nana Akufo-Addo is warning that West Africa's Sahel region is under threat of being engulfed by a rampant Islamist insurgency. Addo says the terrorist groups have been emboldened by their apparent success in the region and are now seeking new operational ground. Louisa Knox reports.
Despite efforts to fight insurgents, attacks have increased over the past decade. The violence has killed thousands of people and displaced more than 2.7 million across the Sahel, according to the United Nations. In June, the UN said that over 30 million people in the Sahel will require life-saving assistance and protection in 2022. That's almost 2 million more than the previous year.
On Straight Talk Africa,
32 nations, 5 of them from Africa, are competing for the title of World Football Champions. An estimated 1.2 million fans have descended on Qatar for the first World Cup to be held in the Middle East. And VOA's Sunday Shomari has somehow found himself in the middle of all the action.
A lot of people show up here every night. I can tell you, at night, it looks like New York. In the middle of the day, very, very busy, and a lot of action, like the pictures we were just showing. So people are happy, excited, and very happy because, as you said, the people from Middle East, they're saying this is history in the making. The very first World Cup in their nation. Not only that, the one that is very expensive, Heidi.
I would like the victory for the Senegal.
A really difficult situation for us because Sadio Mane is the leader of the team. His absence does affect a lot the team.
On Healthy Living,
the World Cup just kicked off in Qatar, and one major African soccer player, Sadio Mane, is not participating due to an injury. A sports injury involves damage to part of your body due to sports, exercise, or athletic activities. Experts say sports-related injuries are frequent, can be minor or severe, and can affect many parts of the body, such as the bones, the muscles, the tendons, and the ligaments.
High-level sportsmen will face each other during the World Cup in Qatar. Each team presents itself with its own weapons and strengths. Physical problems have been numerous, causing the withdrawal of many stars. In addition to the physical aspect, another aspect is very important for those high-level athletes when they start the competition: the psychological preparation.
The big difference between athletes and footballers is the psychological side, which we call anxiety, the mental side. Today, all the studies have shown that the mental side represents nearly 10% of the sports performance. That is to say that if he's prepared at the same level, the one who is stronger mentally wins in 70% of the cases.
And on Our Voices.
So when I see women, and especially young women, are able to participate in sport, I see the expression of their gifts, the expression of their talents, the expression of their skills, their capacity. So all in all, it's freedom to be able to express that.
Mm-hmm. For me, what comes in mind is power. You know, whenever I see a woman doing what's considered to be a man's job, or whenever I see her being in a space that's always considered to be a man's space, I see her empowerment, her resilience, her confidence. Especially in African context, I know this doesn't come easy, so I really see her empowerment.
I admire the resilience of this woman, enduring all these pressures, from the family to society to the field.
Women in sports is a challenge not Africa plus Muslim Muslim basketball players, so it's any kind of sports. The challenge is, it's a lot of challenge, but the three challenges...
And this and more have been happening this week on VOA Africa TV. That was Inji Omar for VOAfrica.com.